Time for another Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. If you guys saw my last stream when the power went out, I hope you enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. I've never made a video when the power was not working. That was interesting. Got some new books here to show you guys. New books of the week, so I'm going to get to that. If you guys are new to this channel, if you've never been here before and you like this content, please do me a favor and like and subscribe down below. I would very much appreciate it. My name is Mark Walters. I do comic haul videos usually once or twice a week. And sometimes I have some really big hauls. A lot of times it's like bargain book stuff. Now, there hasn't been a lot of that because of COVID. You know, there just hasn't been a lot of opportunities to get bargain books. If you watch my last video, the one where my power went out, I do show some dollar bargain books that I picked up. So that was kind of fun. So anyway, I'm going to show you the new books of the week. But first, I'm going to show you some back issues that I picked up, which you may or may not be interested in if you can find them yourself. So first and foremost, we've got Captain America number 38. I've got this book, I think, already. But the reason I wanted to pick up an extra copy of this book is because this is the first team-up of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And this book is very much flying under the radar right now. I went to two different stores. One had it for $3.25. The other one had it for $3.50. So I got two. But yet people on eBay are selling them for like 25 bucks. I have a feeling that's going to be a hot book to have. If you can grab it, grab it. Champions Outlawed, number 1. You know, it's funny. I don't know if I bought this book when it came out. This is kind of the newer Champions series. I know I was looking for a second print of number 1, and I couldn't find one because none of the stores in Dallas that I went to ordered the second print. That was the cover I really wanted. This is a first print, and there is a B cover to this by Ron Lim. Anyway, I wasn't sure if I had that, so I grabbed it anyway. This is a book I've had before, but the copy I had wasn't in the best of shape, so I was happy to find this. This is the Immortal Iron Fist Director's Cut. Story by Ed Brubaker, Matt Fraction, art by Aja. Really nice white cover here, and man, this copy is just gorgeous. I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with it. So I was happy to get that really cheap. This is just an Iron Man issue. I wasn't sure if I had, so I grabbed it. Iron Man number 201. Kind of a cool, you know, Bob Layton era Iron Man. Pretty nice shape. I think the only thing I noticed about it is there looks like there's maybe a little spot right there. I don't know what that is, but yeah. Okay, so here's another spec book that you guys might want to pick up. This is JLA number 12. Anybody know what this is? Okay, so consider this a hot spec tip if you guys don't already know about this. So they just announced this week that DC is going to bring Our Man into the DC Cinematic Universe. Now, if you know anything about Our Man, I think his name is Rick Tyler. He was first introduced back in the 40s, and so obviously the 40s issue is going to be really hard to find and really expensive, so that's probably not very practical. Now, there is a second Our Man who I think is his son, and he's introduced in Infinity Incorporated number 20, which was a really low printed book, so that's going to be a hard book to track down. But this book is the one that I think a lot of people are going to probably overlook. This is JLA number 12. This is the first appearance of the third Our Man. And the third Our Man is actually, I believe, a cyborg who just goes by Tyler. And anyway, he is introduced in this issue. And I have to wonder if they're going to do an Our Man in a DC Cinematic Universe. You would think that they would probably draw from the most recent incarnation of what they did with Our Man. And so that would be this. There's 3 Our Men, and this is the most recent one. JLA number 12. See if you can track it down. I found a copy for $5. And then last but not least, I actually have several copies of this book, but I always buy it when I can find it cheap. Sensational She-Hulk number 1. Just some classic John Byrne She-Hulk action. I love that purple or magenta background on this book. Really pops, and this is a beautiful copy. So I was happy to get that cheap. Okay, so new books of the week. I'm going to do DC, followed by Marvel, followed by Independent. Not too much in the way of DC this week. Catwoman number... Oh, you know what? I thought I had this upside down. I just realized, no, it was right side. Catwoman number 29. This is the Jenny Frison cover B. Cover A didn't really wow me, so I just grabbed this one. That's probably one of my favorite covers of the week. Justice League number 59. New team, new direction for the book. Some people are thinking this is going to be a hot one. We'll see. And then that's cover A. This is cover B. Now, the stores I went to... okay, so it's kind of funny. One store I went to had tons of cover A, but no cover B. The next store I went to had several cover B, but no cover A. Now, cover B is a wraparound cover, so probably the nicer of the two covers. I just grabbed 2 of the wraparound and 1 of the regular. And then the last DC book I got was Superman Red and Blue, number 1. There's like 3 different covers on this book. This is the Gary Frank cover. Easily the best of the 3. Actually, I think there is a Lee Bermejo that's pretty nice. But I like this one the best. So, all right, Marvel books. We got Black Knight, Curse of the Ebony Blade. This is the Stormbreakers variant by Juan Cabal. And the only reason I grabbed this cover was because I checked online and it seemed like this was the cover that sold out first, from what I could tell. And I thought it was pretty nice. So, and then I also grabbed the Todd Knock headshot variant for Black Knight, Curse of the Ebony Blade. Yeah. Captain America number 1. This is the 80th anniversary tribute, celebrating 80 years of the Star-Spangled Avenger. This is a nice homage cover to Captain America, or I'm sorry, Avengers number 4. This is cover A. I think this is Steve McNiven. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. Anyway, I thought that was pretty nice, but dude, this is what you want. Oh my God. And just so you know, 2 different stores I went to, they sold out of this cover. You ready? This is the Mark Brooks Captain America Comics homage cover. Just beautifully done. Mark Brooks and I are good buddies, and every now and then he does something that really wows me. This really blew me away. I was very happy with it. Now, this is, you know, they've done homage covers before for Captain America, but that's just pretty great. I don't know what to say. Thankfully, I ordered a few of those in advance, because otherwise I don't know if I would have got them. Like I said, they sold out in 2 different shops I went to. Okay, so we've got Captain Marvel number 27. Sort of a big event happens in this book. Not a typical superhero event. More of a somebody jumps into bed with somebody else. That's all I'll say. I'm not going to say who with who, but we'll see what happens. It's going to be very interesting going forward. Actually, I think there's multiple covers on this. I just got cover A. Iron Man number 7. This is the regular cover A by Alex Ross. I thought this was really nice. A little Rhodey and War Machine armor there with Tony working on it. So, yeah, cool cover. And then this is the Jen Bartel, what are they calling these? The Women's History Month, or Women's History, yeah, Patsy Walker, Hellcat variant cover. I love what Jim Bartel's doing with these covers. I think they're great. This is Amazing Spider-Man King in Black Amazing Spider-Man number 1. I just grabbed the Rob Liefeld Deadpool 30th anniversary cover with Deadpool and Venom, which I figured, you know, that might be a hot cover. You never know. I didn't get the regular covers. And then this is another Jen Bartel Women's History variant cover. This is Spider-Woman featuring Jessica Drew. And, man, I think this has the potential to be like one of those classic covers that everybody's looking for. So I grabbed a couple copies of that. Yeah. Thor number 13. Just a really nice Thor cover there. Little Donny Cates Thor action. X-Force number 18. I grabbed the Rob Liefeld Deadpool 30th anniversary variant, which features Deadpool, Wolverine, and Cable. I thought these were going to be really hot, but both stores that I went to, Zeus Comics and Titan Comics, they seem to have plenty of these. So I don't think these are going to sell out. I could be wrong. I don't know. But one of them, I can't remember which one. One of them had like a ton. I think it was this one. They had a ton of those on the shelf. So, and then last but not least, here's my independent stuff for the week. So this is Maria. Oh my God, what is? How do you say this? Maria Lovett, Maria Lovett, Eros Psych. This is the Harry Potter movie poster homage cover. Kind of fun. I think this is like a mature reader book. There's several different covers on this, and this I think is easily the best one. Nocterra. No, this isn't from last week. For some reason this came out this week. This is the glow-in-the-dark variant cover. If you look carefully, you can see it's got kind of a weird like texture on here. That's the glow-in-the-dark paint. Hard to see because I've got it in Mylar. Grabbed a couple of those. I'm enjoying this series a lot. Radiant Black number 2. Interested to see where they go with it. Cool looking character. This is the evil, the bad guy, basically. At least it looks like that's what they're building up to. He's got like the same kind of suit. And then last but not least, Star Wars The High Republic number 1. This is the 4th printing of this book. Now, this is another one of those interesting, like, I don't know what to think. Look at this. Look at this. Marvel, please use better paper. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Every Marvel book has this ridiculous waviness to it. Looks like water damage. Anyway, High Republic number 1, 4th printing. First store I went to had like 1 copy left on the shelf. I pre-ordered it, so I didn't have to worry about that. But second store I went to had tons of them. So I don't know if this is going to be a hot book or not. But anyway, those are the books I grabbed. Hope you guys got what you were looking for this week in the new this week stuff. Man, I'm kind of avoiding buying variants as much as I used to because they're just so expensive. And there was a really cool Captain Marvel Stephanie Hans variant that came out this week, and I almost bit the bullet and got it. But I think they wanted like $50 for it or something. It was crazy. And then there was a Marvel variant that Lee Bermejo did of Silver Surfer that I really wanted, but neither store I went to had it. So anyway, no variants for me this week, or no big variants, I guess. Hope you guys enjoyed this content. You can find out more about me at bigfanboy.com or dallascomicshow.com. Also check out my friend Mike at Comic Crypto Castle Hills. He's doing some awesome videos about retro stuff as he's moving. And Fred Hall Direct Edition did a fun tribute video that you got to check out. Check out my movie review show, The Big Film Show, which comes on every week. And just did a review of the Snyder Cut of Justice League. If you guys haven't seen that, I may do a separate video to talk about that. Anyway, that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Please like and subscribe.